Celebrated my 32nd birthday by taking a quick little trip down to Cabo San Lucas. This is just me in the Uber, hair flat iron to perfection in my little Chanel espadrilles. LAX is always a mess, but I got lucky and had a really breezy way into the airport. I recently bought an away luggage and I highly recommend it. I was flying Alaska. My homegirl got upgraded to first class while I got a windowless window seat. When we landed in Mexico, of course, first stop is to get liquor. That is the Don Julio Repo Me Baby, okay? And then when we got outside, they had me ready, pull up in the private whip. I'm just playing. It was a nice little van. But I stayed at Mi Cabo in Cabo San Lucas, one of my favorite hotels. If you ever get the chance, stay at Mi Cabo. They greet you with champagne. It is the most comforting experience. I really love this hotel. When we got in, they even gave us a bottle of champagne and a nice dessert that said happy birthday. And we caught the fireworks even though we got in really late. And so with a nice little toast to fireworks, we ended up just going up to the rooftop, which is Confessions. Ambiance is spectacular. Very beautiful experience. The food was tapas, nothing too memorable, but the decor and the vibe is A1 for sure. You get a nice beachfront view. You get this like ambient lighting. This big old bottle of Moet is just sitting on the table. It's just a good vibe, right? Oh, look at fucking mess. So we have made it to Cabo. It is night one. Oh! Looks like the police is out there. So it's just really pretty up here. This is still Confessions, the rooftop. Later that night, we ended up just going down to Taboo and having a drink at the bar. And then we ended up at the strip club, which I barely got any video of, but great times. Next day, trying to recover. But look at the beauty of this. It's just so gorgeous, so serene, so peaceful. I decided to throw on an off-white outfit. Okay, so off-white swimsuit, Loewe shades, off-white sandals. We went down to Funky Geisha, had the whole restaurant pretty much to ourselves. It's right there on the beach. Food was delicious. So Funky Geisha is Asian inspired. They gave us some crab wontons to kind of start. Then the veggie egg rolls were really good. Spicy edamame, delicious. My friend got a kind of risotto-like dish. I also got what is their shrimp, chicken, and beef rice. And then I also got the chicken lettuce wraps, which you could kind of just make yourself with all the fixings. Super delicious. Later that day, we got a boat. And it's not really a boat. We were calling it a living room float because that's exactly what it is. It's kind of just a flatbed catamaran that they just put furniture on. And we just got to turn up on the water for a few hours, which was really fun. We got to just like take in all the sights. This specific tour took us to the Arches. They took us to a private beach. We got to jump in the water. The water was great, super salty, but nonetheless great. I had to take my hair off before jumping in. But after the hair was off, then I jumped right on in. And we even saw 3 whales while we were out there, which is really spectacular because whale watching is for sure a thing in Cabo. And I didn't think we would see whales, but we saw 3 of them. And here's one of them. They were just a sight to see. Very crazy. We also stayed long enough on the water to see the sunset, which was pretty cool. Later that night, we went to the club, okay? So this outfit is actually from Shein. I had on Gian Vito Rossi shoes. Oh, before we went to the club, we went to Bagatelle. Good experience. not great food. You could kind of miss me with the food. The food's not that great, but I really enjoyed it. Listen to him. So with most restaurants, you get a nice little bread service, which was cool. The decor in here is really pretty. It gives that Grecian, French Riviera type vibe, which is really cool. If you've never been to a Bagatelle, they stand on the tables. They get kind of reckless, but that is the joy of it. I think on this particular trip, we started too late, and so we kind of missed the transition from dinner to the club. But if you ever catch it, it's actually really cool. And then for dinner, I had got like a steak. It came with potatoes with a little side of elote. But then we went to the club. Of course, we got bottle service. You can't go to Mexico without bottle service. That's what we do. We like to get our bottles, okay? Because it's just great. Didn't leave the club till 4 a.m. So this was like real recovery right here. Eating at Taboo. Taboo is one of my favorite Mexican restaurants because the ceviche is delicious. We got the fruit tray, also good. My fave is the branzino, which is so flavorful, so full. Homegirl got a lobster, which was huge and so delicious as well. Very chill look. This whole outfit is from Boohoo, with my sandals being Dior. And then we ended at the club again, of course. The Club Crush is one of the few clubs in downtown Cabo that plays hip-hop music. They play hip-hop music till about 2:30, 3 o'clock, and then it switches. This guy was out there blowing fire and eating fire and all that cool stuff that they do in downtown Cabo. Stayed out again until the sun came up, so I got to see the sunrise, which is really pretty. And this was the sunrise in our hotel when we were coming back. Look at how gorgeous this is. Like, what? Then after resting all day, we went to Maria Jimenez, which my friend said was one of the top rated restaurants in TripAdvisor, which gave the true Mexican authentic experience. It really felt like I was in the Encanto set, like I was really feeling the vibe. Vibrant colors, great food. So they started us off with a sope, and I don't like beans, so that's why I got one without beans. But the sope was delicious. I got the green shrimp enchiladas. Mango margarita was hitting. She got the chilaquiles and enchilada as well. And then this is just our ride back to the airport, still taking in all the preciousness of it all. At the airport, there's a Clase Azul store, which is kind of fire. My homegirl was going to get a bottle, but I guess the prices are the same in LA, so it doesn't really matter. But nonetheless, it's a great sight to take in because some of these bottles are really pretty. Some of them are very pricey. Like $500 for a tequila bottle is crazy. But yeah, these kind of are the specialty ones. We ended off at the tequila bar, of course. And we are headed back to LA. That's my birthday trip to Cabo. And this is what it looked like when I got back home. Like, so ugly, raining. I need another vacation ASAP.